Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Lewis, you really started off your career with a boom here. Does it feel still kind of strange doing these things?
Yeah, I mean, this is my first experience of doing a press junket sort of thing, so it's new, but it's been a good experience, yeah.
Still strange for you at all?
It's a part of the movie business. The older I get, I don't particularly like. However, it helps when you have a movie, especially a monster call, something you're very, very proud of. Yeah. I think it's a wonderful film, should I say so myself. And,
now, I know there was a certain amount of actual motion capture.
Yes.
But this is not your first time providing just your voice. Is there something different about creating a character that is just your voice to something else?
Well, just the voice, it's usually just for radio or voiceovers for things like this. This was the first film I had done motion capture for, which is an extraordinary process. I felt very uncomfortable. We did 10 days of motion capture together before principal photography. I found it a strange process for the first day or so, because you're in a onesie, tennis, ping pong balls attached to your body. You feel a total twat. At least I did. You have a camera mounted here, and 70 cameras in a circle up here, 70 cameras down here, and 5 guys all, your sensors are all connected to computers, and they're putting digital makeup to your performance, you know what I mean? So you're not just a voice, it was actually my body, I was acting it. But these guys do this extraordinary digital makeup to you, And Lewis was there, which was fantastic, off camera, but...
Yeah, but did you find that helpful, or was that in some ways distracting?
Well, I found it extremely helpful having the opportunity to get to do the rehearsal. I mean, they did put me in the suit as well with all the ping pong balls and stuff. I don't know whether
and he looked like a twig.
Yep. I don't know whether that was just some technical thing, but yeah, I was there doing that as well. I think it helped the both of us having, it was great for me to rehearse and then take that onto set.
I enjoy myself films and stories that don't necessarily coddle the younger generation, which this film does not. Is that something that also helped draw you to this story?
Very much so. I think Patrick Ness, who wrote the book, is an extraordinary writer. I think he's written a classic in the same group as I would put those wonderful fables of Oscar Wilde, the Brothers Grimm, stories that are quite kind of horrific in a way, where you think, oh my gosh, that's violent. But it's through that then, and Patrick's no different. His monster tells this young man some really harsh, bitter truths, But it's ultimately, from an act of love, it's ultimately to guide this young man through this difficult passage he's going through. And all the great fables, all the great children's stories have these,